Hello, you beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts. I'm a success coach and I'm a keynote speaker about success. And the reason you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you know there's something more. There's something pounding in here and you need to get it out to the world. There's something bursting inside of you and you need to get it out. You're burning to get it out of you. And you also know there's more for you to get. There's more for you to receive. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Billy. Thank you guys for being here. You were born genius. You were born epic. You were born to change the world in a way that only you can change the world. But just like that water's passing that waterfall, you only pass through this life once. You have an expiration date on you. And the whole purpose of this show is to get you to really expand in that expiration date, in that time that you're here on the planet to do what you're supposed to do, to shine brilliant, to save the people that you're supposed to save. Now, as you're born genius and brilliant and amazing, you're walking along the path of success. You're bold, you're confident, you're learning to walk, you're learning to talk, you don't have any fear, you're certain. Failure doesn't shake you or rattle you. Good morning, Jerry Botts. Good morning, Ahmed. Good morning, Marcy. Fear doesn't have any power over you. You don't have limiting beliefs yet. You weren't born with anxiety. So you're walking along the path, the beach of I am enough, and then you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked under into the ocean of am I enough. And out there in the ocean of am I enough, you start to drown. You're still trying to get what's in you out into the world, but you start to drown. And in that drowning, you start to suck in and breathe in doubt, and your lungs get full of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs, and it crowds out the confidence, and it crowds out the boldness, and it crowds out the certainty and the no fear of failure. And now you're walking along, now you're in the ocean of am I enough, and you're like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I succeed? Why is it so hard? Why am I so frustrated? What is all this disappointment? And my whole job on the planet is to grab you out of the ocean of am I enough and drag you back up onto the beach of I am enough and start to resuscitate you. And you spew out fear, you spew out doubt, you spew out limiting beliefs, and you start to breathe in that confidence you had before. You start to fill your lungs with that certainty you had before. And you start to run down the path of success out of the beach of I am enough in a way that you haven't had success in a long time. Now, what do we know about the path of success? It is paved with gratitude. So right now we're going to start doing our gratitudes. The way it works is you type in your gratitude. I'll say how it's supposed to sound. I am grateful for this great location, and I really met a nice guy while I was standing here that's in the Navy and will probably come to my live event. So I was supposed to be here to meet him. Isn't that amazing? I am proud of the fact that I've got out of my comfort zone of doing the show in the office and getting out here in remote locations so that I'm uncomfortable and it inspires you to get uncomfortable. So that's how you type them in. Make sure you say them. Now, as you're doing your gratitudes, we're going to take some breaths. Now, we have a fantastic background today for our breaths. The breaths are to create space. As you go through your day, you start to get crowded with worry, and the bill comes, and the disappointment comes, and the diagnosis comes, and the relationship stress comes, and the business stress comes, and you start to get crowded. And these breaths create space. And in that space is where the next step is. In this space you're getting ready to create is where your next solution is for your app, for your invention, for your business, for your relationship, for your body. Now we have a train track right above me here, so if the train comes during the breaths, just embrace that. Just use that. Use that as you're bursting out into wide open spaces. So let's take our first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Ah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that right in here. Good morning, Sheila. Ready? Breathe in. And just let it out. Can you hear the birds and the breeze and the water flow? Oh, what a great place to take these breaths and create this space. Are you feeling the space right now? Woo! I am feeling the space right now, man. This is fantastic. We're gonna take 2 more breaths. Really become aware of the space, okay? The space is where the solutions are. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Oh man, it's like heavy weights coming off my shoulders and just falling to the ground. Heavy stones, and I just become light and so energized. We'll take 1 more breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Woo! Man, does that feel good? Does that feel good? All right. Today's subject is there's only one way to get a second chance. There's only one way to get a second chance. Nothing else can make you have a second chance except for this one way. The only way for you to get a second chance is if you take the first chance. You have to take action. You have to get to it. You have to move. Take action. Get on the move. The only way for you to get a second chance is if you take the first chance. You know, a lot of people are like, there are no second chances. Come on. Life is full of second chances. But the only way that you can get a second chance is if you take the first chance. So today's message, today's lesson, today's thing that you get to take away from the show is go for it. Take your first chance. Whatever it is. Start a business. Ask her out. Break up with him. Start moving with exercise. Take chance. Pull the trigger. Jump off the cliff. Take the first step. The only way for you to get a second chance is if you've taken a first chance. Now, some of you are like, yeah, Michael, I took my first chance and I really sucked at it. And now I don't want to take another chance. I don't want my second chance because I'm afraid and I got beat up and I'm abused and I still got wounds from the first chance. Look, falling down is allowed, getting up is required. Your whole life, you were born with that in your life. So if the opportunity presents itself, you gotta take advantage of it. That's what Tanner says. Yes, Tanner. I love it. Thanks for being here. If the opportunity presents itself, I'll give you a whole nother level, Tanner. Go get the opportunity. The opportunity isn't going to come to you. If you're waiting for your ship to come in, you gotta get in the water and swim out to your ship. You gotta get in life and swim out to your opportunity. Michelle says, I'm grateful for opportunities that come my way. I'm proud that even if I'm not offered an opportunity, I love it, I was brave enough to step out of my comfort zone and try. Yes, that's the whole message today. The only way you get a second chance is to take the first chance. I want to encourage you to risk, fail, learn, repeat with the foundation of falling down is allowed, getting up is required. Like I was saying, you were born with this in you. That's the only way you learn to walk. That's the only way you learn to eat. That's the only way you learn to ride a bike is falling down is allowed, getting up is required. When you were a baby and you fell down, you didn't get discouraged, you weren't frustrated, you didn't turn away the mashed peas or mama's milk. You just woke up, you slept like a baby, and you woke up the next morning and got to it again. Because you knew falling down is allowed, getting up is required. Everything else was just blah, blah, blah. And I want to encourage you, everything else is still just blah, blah, blah. Get up, go again. You are the opportunity, Billy says. I love that. You are the opportunity. You are the magic. You are the second chance. But the only way you get a second chance is if you take the first chance. Take your first chance. Today, send the email. Today, or sign up for the class. Today, get your move on. Today, get it done. Go for your first chance today. And if you've been beat up, if you got scars to show that you took your first chance, don't let those scars be a reason not to. Let those scars be a reason to go again. You have experience now. You learned a lesson. Risk, fail, oh, I got the scars. Learn, I said at the feet of learn, and then repeat. Today is the day you start to repeat. The only way you get a second chance is if you take the first one. Hey, I love you. 3 calls to action. Show up here every morning at 9 a.m. This is changing people's lives. Do you see some of the messages? Laura's doing stuff that's way out of her comfort zone. Michelle's getting people and saving people. I mean, everybody that's coming here on a regular basis, life is expanding. And it's not because of me, it's because of what you're doing. It's an epic way to start your day. Number 2, share this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, share. Michelle already shared, I saw that, thank you, Michelle. And number 3, if you're serious about your success, get to my live event. Yeah, but Michael, it's $97. And man, it should be $10,000 because what you leave there with is going to be ridiculous. Yeah, but Michael, it's a Saturday, I gotta mow my lawn. Then go mow your lawn. You're not who I'm looking for. If you have a reason not to come, then you weren't supposed to be there. I know the people in that room are serious about their success. It's Saturday, June 23rd. It's from 9 to 5 at the Embassy Suites in Springfield, Virginia. Saturday, June 23rd. Make that day be a turning point in your life. I love you. I care about you. I'm grateful for second chances, and I'm proud of my ability to get back up. I am enough. That is from Unique, Beautiful, Making Up Mom. I love that. I'm so happy that you're here on Instagram. Thank you for sharing. Have an awesome day. Keep coming, because I'm going to be here.